So what are we talking about today, Arnold?
Right now I'm talking with Sarah. One of the few people who do videos with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She mentioned she wanted to talk about chemotherapy.
Yeah.
I mentioned I want to talk to her mother and father. I did. Am we allowed to say this? Sure? Sorry. The reason why I'm talking about that and chemotherapy, God.
God. So what
God.
does God have to do with chemotherapy?
As a young man of 75, you know how many
Super
meds
young.
I'm on? 0. You know how many aches and pains I have? 0. Well, I'm saying to you at 75, life is just beginning. You know what that means? Life is just beginning. I got at least 25 good years ahead of me. Maybe, I don't know. But good years ahead of me. Most people, when you get my age, or even much younger, you know what they said?
What?
What do they say?
They
Complain.
complain.
They complain.
They complain.
They're just barely making, and famous words they use is, I'm getting old.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
They blame it all on getting old.
On getting old.
And they have,
Now, me and Sarah hang out a lot. We hang out, right?
yeah, we hang out.
So she's 23, and I'm 75.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same level of energy and thought process, which means a guy 50 years old should be young. Should be young. A woman 50 years old should be young. She's not getting old. She should not have aches and pains. What percentage of people in this country are overweight?
42?
42%.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, 42% are over. Because we looked it up yesterday.
Well, 42% are obese.
Are obese, not overweight. Obese.
And I think it's over 60 that is obese or overweight.
Impossible for me to be overweight. Okay, begin. Why don't you start? Chemotherapy, getting old, drugs. You're on stage.
All right. So when you get older and you go to the doctor, what do they tell you? Here's another drug to take every day. Here's your statin. Here's your blood pressure medication. Oh, look, you might be pre-diabetic. That's what I hear from every old person I know. And sometimes it's
I'm a very old person, you know.
pretty much
And that's the
almost,
conversation.
almost every old
And they
person.
want to be young like you.
They want to be young like me.
They say, because you don't know how it is to feel to get old.
I don't know. And hopefully I never know.
You know, we had 3 young guys come here today. You know what they did?
What?
They challenged me to a pull-up contest, fingertip pull-up contest. 3 young
You do fingertip pull-ups?
fingertip pull-ups, yeah.
Okay.
And guess what?
What?
They gave up.
You won?
I did 10, and then they did 2 or 3.
Okay,
that was
wow.
I did 10 last time. That's the last time they saw me. So they were working out all the time to beat my record. They couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Wow.
At 75.
I can't do fingertip pull-up.
But keep in mind, 75 is just the beginning. When you're 50 years old, it's just the beginning. God's food, God's garden, God's body, God's law, which means on a daily basis you should be eating God's food, which means mostly fruit. Chemotherapy, we did it. Why would you want to talk about chemotherapy? Go ahead. You're on.
Because most people will be diagnosed with cancer.
99%. You know what that means? 99% of people will be diagnosed with cancer.
Is it really that high?
That high.
Okay.
Sometime in their lifetime.
Sometime in their lifetime.
99%.
And usually, when you have
That's
cancer...
99%.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I mean, you're not going to die of old age. You're going to die of either heart disease or cancer. And cancer's overtaken heart disease, I think.
So what do they give you? Mustard gas.
And if you're diagnosed with cancer, what's the number 1 treatment?
Bananas.
Medically.
Medically, chemotherapy.
That's the number 1 treatment. And you want to talk to me because a lot of your mother's friends
And they end up getting the cancer, and they go on the chemotherapy.
That's what they're told to do.
And what are the chances when you're on the chemotherapy that the cancer comes back?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
But cancer is love.
We're just dishwashers.
We're just dishwashers.
We are just, this is our opinion as a professional dishwasher. I trained her for 3 months before. She's not, still to this day, not allowed to do dishes. To this day, she's not allowed to do dishes. In fact, this young girl over there did dishes. She trained right. She's not allowed to do dishes. On that note, we could talk about dishwashing and chemotherapy.
Yeah. Dishwasher and chemotherapy.
Yes.
So when you're on chemotherapy, the cancer comes back because it's your body's love.
It's page, did I tell you, page 68? Page 68 is called chemotherapy. Technical word is called mustard gas. The book by Alfred Carter, we're not allowed to talk about it, explains page 68, mustard gas. I know what we're doing, we're just kind of rambling on. Her thing was chemotherapy. My thing is God's food, God's garden, God's body, God's law, and staying young no matter what age. You're eating God's food all the time, you're not getting sick. Eating God's food all the time, you're not going to have aches and pains. Eating God's food all the time, you don't need to go to the doctor. You're eating God's food all the time, you're staying young to you, no matter what age.
That's right. All right.
Okay. Bye.